Hello fellow modelers, my name is Mark Schuler. This is Mark's Modeling. I got my son working the camera. His name is Mark also. He's a modeler, and maybe one day we'll feature one of his models. But this is going to be, I'm going to try to make it a weekly show or a weekly video on the process of building a model. I'm going to go through step by step, from cleaning the model, painting the model, putting the model together, lighting it, displaying it. I'm going to try to go for more of a beginner's look feel to it. That way the beginners who might happen to see this video will learn something, hopefully, and advanced people, advanced modelers, like most of the people I have on my Google, will also appreciate what I'm doing, I guess. Sounds good to me. But this is my little workspace. This is where the magic happens. What we're going to do is the X-Wing. It's the 79, I think it is, 1979 X-Wing, the original, first edition. And we're going to do this as Luke Skywalker's Red 5. There will be lots of painting techniques, a lot of lighting techniques, and this first video is going to be short, but it's going to be more geared toward the beginners. What I've been noticing on a lot of videos is people are saying they watch their models, but they don't show how it's done. Now for a beginner, it might be important for them to see it in process, see it happen. So that's what this video is going to be about. So let's make some model magic. Alright. Parts washing 101. Before any model is done, what you got to do, roll your sleeves up. Look, nothing up my sleeves. Oh. Anyway. Before you do anything with a model, you take it out of the box, of course. What you do then is you inspect the parts, make sure everything is good and nice and everything. And you see what I'm doing right now? Don't ever do this. The grease from your fingertips will get all over your model. That's why we give it a bath. If my cameraman Mark would zoom right over here to this, little Dawn dish soap. Perfect. Don't need much. Do need to open it. Don't need much, just a drop or two in the water. Lukewarm water, by the way. And then swish it around a little bit. Give me a towel here. Alright. Then you take your model apart. You submerge it in the water. Nice and soapy water. And what I do is under the water, I don't know if you can see it or not, but under the water I just rub it a little bit. Gets that soap in there and washes off all the mold release that they use in the modeling process. Just get it the best you can. Nothing is perfect. Then you take it, you put it in rinse water, which is also lukewarm. And then you take it out and you place it anywhere you want, on a rag preferably. That way the wife doesn't get mad because you got water all over the place. And on the sprues, you getting all this? Mm-hmm. On the sprues, this, by the way, came like this with half the parts off the sprues. I got it off eBay, real cheap, like $1.25. Couldn't beat it. But all the parts are here. I done checked it 3 times to make sure. You just, on the sprue, You can put the whole sprue in there, it doesn't matter. And do the same thing. Just rub your finger on the part to get all the mold release and all that good stuff off of it. I'm not really going to do the landing gear because I'm not going to use it. Not on this model anyway. I may on a future build, who knows. Maybe kit bash something. And you just rinse it off, that part's about to fall off. God, I hate pulling them off. Hang on a second. No, I got my screwdriver around here somewhere. I don't like pulling parts off because it leaves a nasty thing on it. Okay. Well, that's not a biggie. Let's say it one more time. And you put them up to dry. I'm just going to do a couple parts because, quite frankly, I've already washed this model. But I wanted to show that because not many people do in their videos. And it is a very important part of making models. Because if you have your model clean, your mold release is off. If you wear gloves when you work with your model, your oil on your fingers doesn't get on there. And the paint sticks a lot better. So I wanted to go over that for some of you modelers that are just beginning. Most of the people are going to watch this video already know this part. They sometimes forget to mention it. So, excuse me, pizza roast. For you beginners, that is the most important part of opening your model. Cleaning it. You have to wash your models. That will conclude this little short video. Oh, by the way, you let it air dry. I found that if you let it air dry, come out with a nice, clean part. I know I just said handle them with gloves, so I'm going to hold the inside of it. Nice, clean part like this one, with all the mold release gone. Yeah. So, if my cameraman would pan up to me, I know you don't really want to see my ugly mug, but hey, that's life. And that's this video. Thank you. I'll have more to come.